my glute day. It leaves my glutes so sore. I have been drinking lately. Good morning, besties. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny and welcome to the big lock-in, where I am sharing every part of the journey of locking in for the first 3 months of 2026 to become the happiest, healthiest version of myself and get in the best shape of my life. We are currently in week 11, so we literally have 2 more weeks left and then we are officially done. Today I thought I'd take you guys through my leg day, specifically my glute day. I've taken you guys through my first leg day of the week, so this will be my second leg day of the week. It is still very glute focused with a little bit of calves. This workout actually leaves my glutes so sore almost every single time that I do it. It's a horrible but very good workout. But first things first, we need to make our drink to take with us. So this is what I have been drinking lately in my shaker while I'm at the gym or non-training days, just drinking. So first things first, creatine. I take this every single day. This is a unflavored version, and then literally just started taking this. It is collagen peptides plus. All of these supplements are from Women's Best. Love them, they're great. This is also unflavored, 2 scoops of this. It just helps with your hair, skin, nails, bones, joints, just everything to help you feeling and looking great. This is one of the best sellers at Women's Best, and this is my first time trying it. I've tried it for about a week now, and I'll let you guys know how I get on, but currently loving it. It's also 2 scoops, which they're not big scoops, give you 20 grams of protein. So 20 grams of protein first thing in the morning, why not? And then also my BCA aminos. This is in the flavor Fruit Fusion, so this gives the whole drink some flavor. But because it's leg day, I feel like I need some pre-workout, but me and regular pre-workout I've not been getting along lately. But I have been loving this caffeine-free pre-workout, which I've been using since the beginning of the year. It's in the flavor sour cherry, so I think I will be having a little bit of this morning as well. Lovely. I think I'm gonna dry scoop my pre-workout. Cheers. Whew. That's my first time dry scooping that pre-workout. I would not recommend, guys. Oh god, all of me. I would not recommend that. Spicy. Yeah, don't dry scoop, kids. Let's just get straight into it. I will see you guys in the gym. Bye. Alright, here is our second glute day of the week. If you are not new here, then you already know the drill, but if you're new here, first thing we do when we get into the gym is we hop onto that treadmill and we do some backwards walking. I do about 5 to 10 minutes of incline walking every single day before my session for my knee health and to strengthen my knees. And then we can go straight into our warm-up. I know I go on about this all the time, but focusing on my warm-ups and ensuring that I am effectively warming up my body has made the biggest difference to my progress this year. So I do an extremely thorough warm-up of about 10 different movements, going through about 10 reps of each, trying to keep it dynamic as this is a warm-up before our workout, and really thinking consciously about every single muscle, joint, area of my body that I'm warming up, and being super conscious. And this has been key to helping me prevent injury, helping me recover from injury, and just helping me to work out in the most effective way possible for me to build strength and build muscle. So if you're one of those people that just rushes through their warm-up and treats it as if it is just an annoying chore that needs to get done before you can work out, then this is your sign to take your warm-up seriously. It is so important. You don't need to spend a crazy amount of time doing it. These days my warm-ups usually last around 8 to 10 minutes. Once I'm sufficiently warmed up, I can go ahead and begin my workout. The first exercise we have today is Bulgarian split squats. I know these are awful, but these are so good. To be honest, I actually prefer these over hip thrusts. I actually hate hip thrusts that much. I would choose Bulgarian split squats over hip thrusts any day. Anyways, to get set up for Bulgarians, really do take your time to make sure that your foot positioning and your positioning with the box or platform, whatever it is that you're using, is good and that it feels comfortable for you. Everyone's anatomies are different. I like to sort of sit down into the squat as if I would do for a full rep and see how it feels, the angle, and see if my foot is in the right position. I like to sort of have it at a 90-degree angle when I'm at the bottom of the rep. Also, when it comes to the box or platform that you're using to rest your other foot on, I like to use a box that is around knee height or just below my knees. To be honest, if you find that you are struggling with balance when you are doing Bulgarians, it might be because the box that you're using is too high. So maybe try and use something a little bit lower if you can and see how that feels. Since I made this tiny little change, I have felt so much more in control when I'm doing this exercise. And of course, to make sure that your Bulgarian is glute focused, you need to have a forward hip hinge. So even before you go down for your rep, have a slight lean forward and a hinge at your hips. And then as you are going down and you're at the bottom part of your rep, you need to try and make sure that you are getting the biggest stretch on your glutes possible, and you do that by having a forward lean and a hinge at the hip. And then our second exercise is the glute biased leg press. Now, to make the leg press glute biased, place your feet quite high up on the platform and have them shoulder width apart. I personally think they are a little bit narrower than shoulder width, and this really helps to again maximize that hip flexion and therefore the stretch on your glutes. Keep your heels driven into the machine and push through your heels the whole time. Think about pushing through your heels. I explained about mind muscle connection in one of my previous videos, and that really comes into play when it comes to this exercise. Also, make sure that you are never fully locking out your knees at the top. Next up, we have standing calf raises. Yes, we do not skip calves around here. Now, to use the standing calf raise machine, place your shoulders underneath the pads, stand with the balls of your feet on the platform and your heels hanging off. Try and maintain a straight, tight core posture the whole time with a slight flexion in your knee. Rise as high as possible while pushing through your toes and hold a little bit at the top if you can. For the lowering part of the movement, I try to lower myself slowly, enough to feel a full stretch in my calves before pushing back up to really work that full range of motion. Our last exercise of the day is the glute hyperextension. Now, to set up for this exercise, place the pad below your hips. My number one tip for this exercise is to just imagine you are doing a hip thrust. So push your hips against the pad in order to get your upper body upright. And this will really help for you to understand how this exercise works your glutes. If you just imagine yourself doing a hip thrust, it's the same motion, but obviously in a different position. And again, with that mind muscle connection, really try to actively think about your glutes working and pushing against the pad in order to get yourself upright. I love to do this exercise weighted with only a 15 kg plate at the moment, but that's good enough to really get me feeling this in my glutes. And then I drop the plate and do bodyweight reps until I can't anymore. And that is the workout. If you guys do try this, then good luck walking the next day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe to see more of my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.